Yes, the lion, king of the jungle, the poster boy of power, the ruler of motivational posters, the boss of corporate logos, regal, fearless, the ultimate apex predator. But what if I told you that being a lion kind of sucks? Forget the documentaries with dramatic music and slow-mo pouncing. We're going behind the scenes, the real day-to-day. And spoiler, it's less Lion King, more Survivor Savannah edition. Because being born as a lion doesn't get you a crown. It gets you a front row seat to trauma, pain, exile, betrayal, starvation, and eventually an unceremonious exit from life with no retirement plan. So sit back, grab a snack, you lucky omnivore, and enjoy this tragic, hilarious, and brutally honest safari into the mess that is lion life. You're born, you can't see, you can't walk, you're covered in fuzz. Congratulations, you're a lion cub. You're adorable, and also one missed nap away from being dead. Your chances of making it to adulthood, around 20%. That's right, a cute, fuzzy little dice roll. Everything is out to get you. Hyenas, jackals, pythons, even an ambitious eagle might snatch you. And if the wildlife doesn't get you, hunger might. But wait, here's the twist. Your biggest threat isn't outside your pride. It's inside. Your dad might kill you. Why? Because if he's not your biological dad, he sees you as a threat to his mating monopoly. The moment a new male takes over a pride, he doesn't send out "we are family" vibes. Nope, he initiates a cub genocide to clear the room for his own babies. And your mom? She's trying. She really is. Hunting, nursing, hiding you in bushes, playing "Where's My Cub" every time she returns from work. Being born as a lion is less Hakuna Matata and more the Hunger Games Fur Edition. Okay, you made it past childhood. Barely. You've grown a little mane. You're practicing your roar. Life's finally looking up? Wrong. You just entered lion puberty. And in lion society, hitting puberty means one thing: get out. You're now a threat to the alpha male's throne and his harem, and he does not believe in mentorship. So you and your fellow awkward lion bros get kicked out. There's no savings account, no parting gift, just a swift swipe and a one-way trip to homelessness. This is the start of your nomad phase, the lion equivalent of living in your car while applying to 9-to-5s and swiping on Tinder in the bush. You roam, alone, hungry, vulnerable. You might team up with a fellow evictee. Lion bromance is real, but it doesn't change the fact that everything is harder now. And don't even think about starting your own pride yet. That's like trying to start a startup while being broke, lost, and hunted. So you survived the nomad phase. You bulked up, you've got scars, your mane is majestic. Now comes the job interview. Become an alpha by beating the current alpha in a gladiator-style death match. There's no HR here, no application forms, just a teeth-on-throat brawl to determine who gets the ladies. The fight is savage, biting, slashing blood. Lions don't mess around. You either win and rule or lose and limp away with fewer teeth. Win the fight? Great, you now inherit the pride. But the lionesses? They're not thrilled. You're the reason their babies are about to get murdered. Talk about a rough first date. So you commit cubicide, kill all the existing cubs to make the lionesses come back into heat. It's horrifying, but it works. Congratulations. You're now a king. And the clock has already started ticking. Being alpha isn't peaceful, it's political. You've got a group of lionesses all with their own cubs and moods. They do the hunting, they run the pride. You're just the scary wallpaper. If a lioness doesn't like you, she'll make your life hard. If you neglect a cub, expect side eyes and swats. And don't forget the challengers. Young males are always nearby, watching, bulking up, waiting for you to slip. Your reign lasts about 2 to 3 years on average. That's it. That's your prime. Then it's back to wandering, or worse, dying in battle. Being king isn't a privilege. It's a temporary job with constant threats, poor benefits, and a guaranteed demotion by death. Let's talk about food. The lionesses hunt. They plan, execute, and bring home the meal. The cubs eat first, then the lionesses, then finally you. Yes, the king eats last, often only scraps. And if the lionesses don't like you, they'll straight up ignore you during feeding. Also, hunting is hard. Success rate, only about 20 to 30%. That means most hunts end in failure and long, hungry nights. The jungle may look lush on TV, but in reality, it's a giant food desert. Lions are famous for mating up to 50 times a day. Sounds sexy, right? Let me ruin that fantasy. Each session lasts about 10 to 20 seconds. That's right. A sneeze lasts longer. And this happens every 15 minutes. for 4 to 5 days straight. It's not romantic. It's exhausting and painful. The lioness might growl, bite, or claw at you if she's not impressed, and she decides when it's over. Mating is not pleasure. It's pressure. Also, if you're not in top shape, forget it. She'll choose a better option. Now that you're king, paranoia kicks in. Every rustle in the bush could be a challenger. Every distant roar could be a younger, buffer male coming for your pride. You're constantly patrolling, roaring to assert dominance, getting into brawls to send a message. Sleep? Sure, but only with one eye open. You're a royal with anxiety. There's no time for pride parades. You're busy making sure you don't become history. Inevitably, time catches up. Your roar weakens, your mane thins, your stamina dips. Then it happens. A young lion takes you down. You don't die in battle. You're just exiled. Alone, starving, wandering the savannah. There's no fanfare, no goodbye. Just slow, painful decline. You might get attacked by hyena.
You might starve. You might get infected from an old wound. This is how the mighty fall. Lions don't get old, they just get forgotten.
Maybe zoo lions have it better? Sure. No hunting, no fighting, guaranteed meals, medical care. But your whole world is a fake rock. A couple trees and kids screaming, "Do the roar!" every day. Boredom becomes your worst enemy. Wild lions suffer, captive lions stagnate. Either way, it's not a fairy tale. Thanks to Disney, people think lions have cool dads, sing songs, and eat bugs with meerkats. Reality check? Mufasa would have eaten Pumbaa. Scar wouldn't plot, he'd pounce. Simba would have been kicked out without a musical number. Circle of life? More like circle of who eats who. Documentaries love drama. But they leave out the smell, starvation, and trauma. Let's recap. You're born into danger, raised by a stressed single mom, kicked out as a teen, spend years homeless, fight to become king, reign under constant threat, mate like a factory, starve often, and die alone. Yay? Lions are majestic, but also miserable, powerful yet powerless against time and trauma. So next time someone says be a lion, ask them if they've seen the full documentary, not the highlight reel. Maybe just be a golden retriever. Or a sloth. They nap and get belly rubs. Being a lion sounds cool until you live it.